So something that we forget in the process of mentoring specifically is that in our own lives, we always have to play two roles. One is that we always should be mentored by someone, and that typically should be someone that's at least one or two generations older than us. And we really should be mentoring someone. So someone that's maybe one or two generations younger than us. The reason for that is that isolation, especially for men, is a very, very big danger. If I'm isolated, it means I don't have an accountability structure. There's no accountability partner, and it means I can convince myself very easily of the things that is not right. If I have a mentor in my life, and when I talk about a mentor, I'm not talking about my buddy that's going to go with me and agree with everything and just going to go like, oh, great, that's a wonderful way. I talk about someone that's going to speak into my life, someone that I've opened up to and be vulnerable to, and he knows that there is something that I struggle with, and he can hold me accountable for those things. But also then in my work or in the stuff that I really show an interest in, that could also mean that I can mentor someone in the process. So if I'm at work and I'm skilled in a certain set of what I do, and there's a younger person coming into the business, it means that I can actually mentor that person in that workspace. I can guide him. And I think sometimes what we do is we realize that there's someone in there, and what we start doing is becoming protective over my space. As long as I'm the only person that knows how to do this, then it's job security. And unfortunately, that's really not the way to look at it. Really, the way to look at it is, how can I get someone into and work myself out of this job? Because maybe there's something better for me. Ultimately, what is it that God really wants me to do? And so that is how I can mentor. Maybe in my part-time, I'm a great carpenter, or I am great at playing the piano. That means I have an ability to actually use that skill to mentor someone else in that process as well. And so I think it's time that we start looking at our society and our circles a bit wider and see how can we play a role. Because if we don't pay it forward, then nothing is ever going to change. And so those are the opportunities that we have with our skill set, with our interests, and also to look for someone that's a bit older than us that can hold us accountable for the things that we really should be doing.